morning. This is Peta Myosin reporting live from South Beach, Florida with some breaking news. It's just been reported that the Frank Zimmerman, also known as Frank Zimmerman, aka Zimmer Boy, aka Zimmy, aka Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes, also known as Lawrence of Arabia, has turned 40 years old. Over 4 decades ago, Frank was born in Rockford, Illinois. And we're just getting some very interesting information on him now. This just in, Frank's hair color is not what it appears to be. Apparently, he likes his hair color just like he likes his women. Nice and easy. However, his sexual preference is just the opposite. Just for men. Frank Zimmerman's hobbies include boats, trains, cars, and RC hobby toys. Yep, you guessed it. All the things a 12-year-old from 1953 would die for. It has been reported that Frank drops his pants in bars, is also known to jump off the tiki bar into the canal, and also loves pub crawls. Literally, he has been seen crawling out of pubs on his hands and knees. The 40-year-old native of Rockford, Illinois, is reported to think of himself as Peter Pan and his friends the Lost Boys. Newsflash, if you are following Frank Zimmerman, you are definitely a lost boy. Frank's career is just like his bedroom manner. He's always on the bottom. Frank loves porno so much that he actually named his boat after his favorite scene. No, I'm not talking about anal invaders. I'm talking about the money shot. You've heard of the show Breaking Bad. Well, if the show took place on Frank's boat, it would be called Breaking Down. And I'm hearing reports that the lead character, Frank the Tank, from Old School, is based loosely on Frank Zimmerman. But in all seriousness, folks, happy birthday, Frank. I love you so very much, and I'm so excited you're turning 40. I'm going to be roasting you here in a few minutes, so I'm not going to say much more. All I have to say is, it's super hot that I'm dating an old man.
When we were little and we'd go shopping with my mom, as my older brother, he'd say, "Jill, if you go hide from Mom, I'll give you $1/4 if you pager at the customer service desk." I'd hide in the middle of the clothes rack and then have my mom paged, only to have 5 minutes later be leaving with a very angry mother and a nickel in my pocket. Then, as we entered into high school, Frank thought it upon himself to teach his younger and underage sister drinking games in our parents' basement. As I got into college and Frank had graduated, he wanted to show me the way, and he wanted to come up and visit and provide guidance. And so, of course, the guidance that he provided was not so much appreciated by a couple of my roommates when they found him, along with their father, passed out on my couch with a hard-on and a slice of deli ham on his forehead. Later, he even ate the deli ham, which had been sitting on his forehead for about 5 or 6 hours. Seriousness, Frank, you've been a fantastic brother, a wonderful uncle who is always there for Luke and certainly provides a lot of entertainment. I wish you a very, very happy 40th birthday. Wish I could be there with you, but we'll definitely celebrate with some cocktails next time I see you.
I'm Frank's father. And I better tell you, he's never been quite on sync with everybody else. Once he started to drive and go out on Friday and Saturday night, if the phone rang between midnight and 2 a.m., I would be, "Dad?" "Yes, Frank." "Are the police there yet?" "Well, not yet, but they're on their way." "Okay, I'll be there." Frank's idea of a job interview is that I ought to be able to work between 18 and 20 hours a week. I want 6 weeks vacation. Don't bother to have an office for me. I'll just work out of my home. And now that you're 40, don't you think it's time that you started to act more like 40 than 17? Well, I gotta tell you, it's been an interesting life with Frank, to say the least. I truly am proud of him. He is a nice young man. He is a gentleman. And he is all I would hope for in a son. I love you, son. You take care and have a great life. I love you, boy. Bye-bye.